Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4. So this is part 1 of my adventures with Nick Valentine. So I spent the last 6 or so episodes raising my affinity with Deacon, which we finally did last episode. So I sent Deacon back to Railroad HQ, and now we're going to go pick up Nick Valentine. He's currently in Good Neighbor, actually, because of the Dangerous Minds quest, which is part of the main quest. So just a fair warning to anybody that's been, trying to keep track of this. I will be doing parts of the main story here, so if you don't want to get spoiled about the story, then I don't recommend that you watch this episode. That being said, once I'm done with Dangerous Minds, I will pick up Nick as a companion, and then we're going to go do some other stuff, like probably head over to Far Harbor to get that thing done from our miscellaneous quest, which is bringing him to KYE 1.1. So I don't exactly remember where that is. It's been a while since I've been to Far Harbor, so I will have to go and look it up with the map marker to see where it is, but we should be good. This is not Carla. They're wearing the exact same type of outfit. That's like the winter jacket or whatever it's called. And we got up at very early in the morning just because I wanted to see what was my total carrying capacity without any rad stag or any kind of perks or bonuses for carrying capacity. And as you can see, I'm at 220 out of 370. So as soon as I pick up a companion, I'm going to lose out on 100 carrying capacity and a whole bunch of stuff with the companions. So that's kind of normal. But anyway. So yeah, if I look on the map, Dangerous Minds leads to Good Neighbor here. If you zoom in on the map, this is Good Neighbor. So need to go talk to Dr. Amari. So just a brief description of the quest in case you're interested. There's a woman named Dr. Amari who might be able to extract the secrets of entering the Institute from Kellogg's brain. So a very long time ago, we did the what's it called? The Reunions quest. I think it was called Reunions. So that was before Nuka World and before a whole bunch of stuff. Before Far Harbor, I think even. Scroll down, 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 down. Yeah, we're getting close. So Reunions. So it would seem the only person who knew the way into the Institute was Kellogg, and he's dead. But there may be, there's a typo there, there may be a way to access his memories. Dr. Amari and Good Neighbor may be able to help. So there we go. So yeah, Reunions was done a very long time ago, as you can see, before Far Harbor and before Nuka World. So yeah, this is the first time that I'm going to be doing main quest stuff for a very long time. That being said, once I'm done with Dangerous Minds, I will not be continuing the main story. I'm going to do other stuff with it. So yeah. I'm going to try and hold off doing the main story until I've actually, reached max affinity with all of the companions, which may take a very long time. I'm not exactly sure. Deacon took me like 6 parts, roughly an hour and a half, 2 hours each, so that's about 12 hours or so, maybe less. I know for Nick there is a special quest that you can do with him, which involves his past with Eddie Winter, so that one's fun. Involves collecting a bunch of holotapes all across the Commonwealth. The holotapes contain basically clues to the combination, where you can go and find Eddie Winter or unlock the door that leads to his hideout. So yeah, we're going to be doing that with Nick. Yeah. And if I run out of stuff to do with Nick, what I'm probably going to do is start doing the Radiant quests with the Brotherhood of Steel. Not sure if Nick likes doing those or not. I'm thinking that he won't, because I'm pretty sure he's not too high on the Brotherhood of Steel, which kind of makes sense since, you know, the Brotherhood of Steel wants to destroy all synths. So I'm not sure that's actually a good course of action. I'll just try and do some other stuff, maybe Covenant that was planning to do with Deacon, but I reached his affinity before we were able to get there. But reach max affinity I meant, but yeah. Well, some commotion going on around here. People being killed left and right. Operators. They were killing ghouls. Okay. Leaded. There's also a bunch of workbenches here. Kneecapper pipe pistol. We're going to be going to Good Neighbor anyways. I figure I'm going to pick up a little bit of gear to sell to make some caps. And also some components here that we can extract using the workbenches. So the armor workbench is here. So we're going to scrap that to get the 5 lead. Oh, okay, so that's good. Most leaded pieces of armor give 4, but the operator here left armband gave me 5. So that's kind of cool. Strengthened gives a bunch of other components. And then we have a bunch of weapons also to scrap. I think the weapons workbench is somewhere out here. Around these generators. Where is it? Here. So these sniper rifles. Not that many good components, to be honest, compared to the other guns, but still a lot better than nothing. Alright. So let's continue on to Good Neighbor. This is the, what is it called? Collegiate Administration Building. So we've explored that before. Like most of the other locations in this game at this point. I'm currently at level 115, almost 116. So yeah, we've done a lot of stuff, which is creating a little bit of a challenge, especially if I want to, you know, increase the affinity that I have with my the companions, which I have not been taking with me for 90% of the game. So yeah, it's a cool challenge though. You add that with the survival penalties, so to speak, by losing out with the Lone Wanderer perks and all that stuff. So yeah. Although, you know, you get the same kind of penalties when you're playing on the other normal difficulties apart from survival. It's just an extra challenge, I guess. So I think it's almost morning here, 6 in the morning. Yeah. I so wish there was a mod that you could have on the PS4 that would show you the current time just on the normal HUD. That would be amazing. Like, just, I don't know, next to the compass or something like that. That would be amazing. Maybe it exists. I don't think it does on the PS4, to be honest, because the PS4 mods are really restricted. But buff out and soap. And the music really stopped very suddenly there. which is a kind of a weird thing. Is there a bridge nearby here that I can cross? Yeah, just a little bit up ahead. Yeah, this bridge. Raider-controlled bridge, but I've cleared out the raiders from here a long time ago. And on survival mode, the places that you clear stay cleared much longer than on the other base difficulties, so that's good as well. Although you do end up having less experience, you know, just because of the fact that you're not killing stuff all over again all the time. But mass fusion, we're gonna head back here for a portion of the main quest. I still have to get the strength bobblehead from here. Okay. Okay, so I can't use the headbutt thing with the Did they just climb back up? Yeah. Whatever. Oh, come on. Who are you? Alright. We're dealing with ghouls here. Or super mutants or whatever. So we're really close to Good Neighbor, so let's just continue on. Not get distracted by super mutants and crap like that. Good Neighbor, this way. Yeah, so just to let you know, I've done the Dangerous Minds quest many times on my other characters. I will not be, you know, interacting with all of the memories that you can find during this quest because that's fairly lengthy and all that. And the main goal is I want to just get Nick as a companion. So I'm just going to skip through all of the Kellogg memory stuff that I'm going to go through with the memory den.
Heard what you did. Saved that rest equipment from the super mutants. Yes, not
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Alright. After you, Nick. Or, yeah, I guess he's going to wait for me. Let's just head down. We've actually talked to Dr. Amari before for the Memory Interrupted quest with the railroad, so...
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait. I remember you. The memory inducement. Vault 111, right? What's this all about?
Let Nick explain.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. but no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here you go.
Here's what I could find.
I've been carrying this with
What's
me
this?
for like
This isn't a brain.
forever.
This is...
But
Wait,
that's a
that's
piece
the
of
hippocampus.
Kellogg's
And
brain.
this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Yeah, for sure. He's like he's before the Gen 1s, I think. I don't remember, but anyways, thanks, Nick.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start
I
cackling,
think there was
like
a
an
magazine that I
mercenary,
forgot to pick
pull
up
me
from
out,
here, like
okay?
a Robco Fun or something. I'm just gonna check real quick.
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine.
Yeah,
Any
this
slight
one.
change?
Nice.
That includes the Grognak the Barbarian holotape game.
Your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Okay.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
All right. So we sit in this lounger? No. This one? Yeah. All right.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
I still remember the first time I did this in the game, and it is very unique.
Can you hear me?
To say the least.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
There we go.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
So yeah, normally you have to, well, if you want to listen to this, you can stay here, but you can just continue on. But,
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
we can access a memory from Dad.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What a joke. What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie.
People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep...
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Let's see. Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
That's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Yeah.
And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
This one's cool. I remember it, like, through the window you can see the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Because this is in northern, well, California. So
Come on, Sarah.
NCR, I think it says it means the New California Republic or something like that. Something in Fallout 3, I think.
I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. Just wait. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can get... I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
So there's a slight connection to the other games.
A little married too. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me.
It's so weird
Most of
seeing
it's just
Kellogg in
running
this light.
security for the sheep. Lot of
It kind of
standing
makes you
around,
even feel
tough.
for him in some shape or fashion.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
That's what the game is trying to make you
It's gonna
do
be great
anyways.
here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see.
I always kept wondering why they
That's
kept
okay.
calling him
I got
Connie, but his first name is Conrad, actually.
Let's keep looking.
Connie is short
I'll
for
connect you to
Conrad.
the next intact memory.
Am I going to the right place? Yes. This one's fairly short.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
So, his family was killed.
I
That
found
sucks.
another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Although you don't really know who killed them, I think. Can you imagine that they do like a Fallout game where you're actually playing as Kellogg? That would be pretty neat.
Mind if we sit down?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
He's gonna say no.
Well, we seem to be getting closer.
Family.
Try this
although
next one.
I think he did. Oh well. First meeting with the Institute.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself. First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
Look at the eyes, they're like following me. That's creepy.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute.
Look at him.
But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything.
So
They
this
had
is
the
getting
resources
closer
I
to
needed,
how
but I
we
had the expertise they needed.
we see Kellogg in the game.
Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't going to
wearing,
be stupid enough to get
metal
mixed
armor
up with
and
caring
road
about other
letters.
people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
Yeah.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
Yeah, pay him more.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
Oh, this is cool.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Yep.
Manual override initiated.
This one seems familiar.
I'll try to
I
locate
was now
another
the
memory as
Institute's
quickly as I
main
can.
operator in the
Please try to remain
Commonwealth.
calm.
If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
All computers are still working. That's...
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
It's weird, the eyes keep shifting back and forth for the characters. So Travis is talking about what happened with Piper.
Kellogg. It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
I kept thinking, you know, that the terminal that you find of Kellogg in the Fort Hagen, that, you know, he's talking about hunting down a target, and I never realized that he was talking about Virgil until just now. I always thought it was me that he was going to be hunting, but makes sense that he was heading south towards the glowing sea.
Bye.
So that's it.
Teleportation.
Teleportation.
Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
So pretty cool and inventive sequence. As you can see, your hunger and thirst continues even though when you're in that thing. But similar to Dima's memories as well in Far Harbor.
Okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
Virgil.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright. Let's go find Nick. We will not be going through the glowing sea for now. Let's remove that map marker. And he's just sitting out here.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Alright, so we have Nick back as a companion now. Thinking I'll go back to Far Harbor to do that thing with him first. And then, I don't know. We'll have to find some stuff to do. So let me just go mark those things here. Miscellaneous. So bring Nick Valentine to KYE 1.1. That's back in Far Harbor. So we're gonna have to go all the way back there. Might as well go and check in on the Nakanos while we're there as well. Don't think they have anything special to say. Maybe with Nick with me, maybe they'll have something to say. I don't know. Or maybe Nick is going to tell them something. I don't know. Almost level 116. I think it just leads that thing just leads to a unique legendary weapon. I think it's called December's Child or something like that. I think it's like a combat rifle, but I'm not sure. So we'll go there to get that, and then we'll see. I'm not sure if there's actually Radiant quests over in Far Harbor. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, this section of the city is packed with a bunch of locations, which I've all previously cleared, as far as I can tell, anyway. Hubris Comics is showing up here, I think. I believe. Yeah, it's right up here, I think. No, it's something different. I'm not sure what it's called. Is it like the State House, or I don't know. Right, so we need to look for a bridge to cross. Yeah. Thinking of swimming, actually. Let's go, because this cannot be crossed. So the closest bridge is a little bit distant from here. Oh, it's right over here, actually. Nick's still following, yeah. Wasn't there a settlement that was under attack? Yeah, even in the Far Harbor. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get to Echo Lake Lumber in time, but no, that's the lookout from Weatherby Savings and Loan from the USS Constitution that flew off and in that direction. Let me see if I can find it or see it from here. Yeah, right on top of that skyscraper. What time is it now? Yeah, might as well sleep over at one of these settlements here. County Crossing is coming up, so might as well sleep there. And more stuff to kill over here. Yeah. Super Mutant Warlord. They're all carrying miniguns, so that's interesting. I'm going to be able to get a ton of ammo from these guys, I think. Yeah.
Doing them much good.
Well, there were 3, right? Where's the other one? Here. Good. Right. County Crossing is this way. Yep. And I said yes. I'm like, where is it actually? Oh, we went past it. Yeah, this place, I haven't done really much settlement building. I have a bed that's not even under a roof, but it's fine. Let's sleep for 13 hours. Probably have a drink at the pump here. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about Echo Lake Lumber, but yeah, I prefer sleeping. What's going on? Defend County Crossing. Okay. Charles Fair Ghoul. Okay. Let's go for the legs. Is that it? Psychotats. Okay. What? There's still more? More. He's stuck. Rapid plasma scattered. We need to talk to the settlers of this one.
Look at that! We stood them off, thanks to your help. We won't forget how the Minutemen helped us today.
Okay, cool. But they're gonna ask me to go talk to... No, okay, good. Alright, that's nice. Let's store all of this here. And the guns, I should say. Yeah. I don't have any. Okay, good stuff. Alright, so let's keep heading north. Do you have any supply lines we can set up? Yeah, I think I had some stuff to do in Finch Farm, but to be honest, yeah. Not gonna do that now. Just gonna go to Far Harbor and get this thing done with Nick, and that'll be the end of it, I think, for now. Speaking of Nick, he's still following. Yeah.
Something out.
Operators. What are those pants? Fancy suit and tie. Okay. The other one is here. That one had a army helmet for some reason. Do we have bottles here? Let me see. Where's the water pump? Oh,
They're gonna have a hell
no
of a time
bottles. No,
swimming
that's
in
fine.
there with all that.
There's a tree around here that I can use to cross. There we go. Oops. Forgot about the rad barrels. Usually this is the place where there's a death claw too, but I killed it before, so we'll see if it's respawn. That's just a car that fell off the highway. I wonder if these cars, if they fall on your head, can they kill you? I don't know. Maybe. It's a windmill up there, so I'm guessing there's gunners. Yeah, I saw the symbol very briefly. Oh, yeah. These barricades. 1, 2. Wait, is that a... that's a sentry bot. They must not be allowed to live. Plus, I'm sure there's some good loot over here. Let's just be cautious. Unlock this.
Nice.
These days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that got us.
Are you coming, Nick? Alright. Let's, where's the button? Here. Oops. Assaultron Invader. So I'll be able to one-shot this one just by a normal shot. This one too, the Gunner Captain. Show me your sneak. Come on, fork your head out. Let's do another crit. He'll explode until the other people that are around. Boom. Yeah. I don't think there was anyone left actually. Let's go check that out. Okay. So 2 fusion cores, and 56 rounds. Yeah, a whole bunch of good stuff. I think the corpses must have been blown away. There's the sentry bot. Not the sentry bot, the Assaultron. Yeah, the Gunner Captain, his corpse must have been blown off the bridge. Or something like that. Oh well. Can I find pieces somewhere? No. I hear like a radio doing static. That's the ham radio right over here. Let's just turn it off. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. I don't think there's anything. another structure there. Or is that just a wall? Maybe it's just a fortification. Yeah, it's just a wall. Okay. Oh, there's Nick. He must have found his way up here anyway. I thought there was going to be more from this place, although... What's this? I turned off the radio and it did not say that a signal was lost or anything, so... What's this place for exactly? Probably just a communication thing for the gunners. Anyway. Alright, let's head back down. Try not get ourselves killed. No, I have to go over. How do I... okay, let's jump. Okay. And pieces of the gunner captain must have gone over the bridge. Oh well, let's head back down. Nick is going to find a way down. Well, I hope he is. Is he near me? Just wait, see if he was that. Oh. Hey, buddy. Oh, he was just eating a Yagoi. Poor thing. No, 2 Yagois actually. Wow. Hungry Deathclaw. So is Nick going to show up, or should I be concerned? Where were you? Nope. Albino mongrel. Those are rare. This one had a bottle cap for some reason. Alright, so we're going to head along the coast here, back to the Nakano residence, and take the boat to Far Harbor. Yeah, if I can find a bed in the residence that I can sleep in, I'll finish this stream there, because, yeah, this episode has been going on for at least an hour now. Let's see, I'm just curious if Nick is going to have something to say to the Nakanos. Where are they? Upstairs? No. Wait. Where'd they go? This is Kasumi's room. Can't sleep in her bed. Can I sleep in the parents' bed? No. Oh. There's
Thank you so
Ray.
much. Kasumi is home, and I'll make sure Kenji gives her some space to breathe.
Okay. I'm kind of curious to see where the other two are. Oh, there's Kenji.
You brought my little girl home safely. Thank you again.
Mr. Nakano.
You gave me my family back.
No additional dialogue.
Never forget this.
I'm sort of wondering if Kasumi is working in the warehouse here. Let's go have a look. If not, that's weird. Where is she? Boat here. I don't remember if I'd searched this trunk before. Can I sleep here? Oh, interesting. Yeah, so I don't know where Kasumi is. I think she's found like wandering the Commonwealth, if I remember the wiki. But yeah, let me just go have one last look in the house here before I go and end the stream.
I was ready to let Kasumi go and lead her own life, but I'm still glad she's home.
Did she run away again? She's not here. Not in her room. Not in the bathroom. That's interesting. Anyways, let's go sleep and sorry. Move. Fine.
You brought my little girl home safely. Thank you again.
Okay, where's that boat again? I never knew there was a bed here. That's good to know. Anyways, I'll finish the stream here. Next time we'll head to Far Harbor and go speak to KYE 1.1 and see what they have to say. So, take care. Bye.